You need to go take your bath. Huh?
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are
So have I.
from Toronto. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Jazz.
So out come the Cardinals.
Don't you got school tomorrow?
Drive.
Go take your bath.
And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah,
Boy, Russo.
He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop to throw. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw here. Pressure comes and down he goes. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mariota. And Sharp calls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A 1st down throw for Mariota.
Come on, baby.
Good coverage there.
Not drop it. Oh, no, I just lost an offensive line. Now they about to put Mike over in.
Mariota now. Dancing to his left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to...
Let's do this. I gotta get Mike off that side. I gotta get Big Mike out of there. Looks like a plan to me.
Tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may
rock.
not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the
Troy over there.
pocket get to their
Spying.
quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the
Keep that
football
nigga busy.
in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Come on, let's go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Keep pushing,
Fourth
keep
down,
pushing.
they'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all. As they stop him far
I
behind
wasn't
the
even
line
thinking
to
about
gain.
fourth.
They come
Man,
up
it's
short
okay.
here on fourth down. And the
It's still
Cardinal
backed up.
defense is going to get the football
They got to deal
back.
with Bruce.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it
Dude!
on 1st and 10. And
Bob Sanders in him, yo. He should have been.
scrimmage. Just no
Let that go.
cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This
Are you
is
kidding
Chase
me?
Claypool on the receiving end.
You ain't gonna. What? Wow. He falls through his legs?
Chase Claypool.
Wow.
Touchdown now
They
on
really
the
just
year.
did that.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Yo, I was on him, yo. They made him slide right through his legs.
They can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the
That's
way
that bull, yo.
into the end zone. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the Cardinals will go up 7 to
They
nothing.
don't want me to win.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Diggs.
And here comes Diggs. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line,
James
ready for
burned
their
him up.
next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that? They've got his man complete.
Really?
All the way down
Wow.
to 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up
Nice
1st
switch.
and goal.
Seen that overload.
Mariota to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Marcus Mariota. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Mounties are an extra point away from drawing level. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble,
Damn.
they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Point after, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set
What
to
just
take
happened
over.
won't be happening no
Partner,
more.
just
I know
looking at
that.
some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the
know this.
NFL
That's
being
what
a
they want.
passing league.
Claypool
But the
all
teams
day.
that run the ball effectively,
Go ahead
they're the
and
ones
bust
that go
that
deep
up.
into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get it.
Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. set up a throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Money lots.
41. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Forced out to his left, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone
Y'all got to pick up the right guys. Or
notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet.
About to do with
but
that.
At the same time,
Let's
that was well executed.
2nd and 11.
That linebacker don't kick out. It's over.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Mariota. Toward the end zone.
My man.
Lined up incomplete.
Come on.
Here on 3rd down, they've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Mounties have moved out in front. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Claypool had 2 good passes to him. You know, they act like he been burning me all game, you know. 2 good passes.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
You keep on tucking that, yo.
That last mistake,
that's gonna be your ass.
Turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this to his tight end.
Come on, baby, let me get my hit stick.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's why I don't like the dime, yo.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw.
Shoot.
And he lost the football.
Gotcha.
And this will be scooped up by the defense. A lot of talk this week about ball security.
He's soft.
An extra period in
Soft.
to be more secure with the ball.
Soft. S-O-F capital T. Soft.
Make the catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And
come on, Clay.
Right there.
Where you at, Clay?
Mariota now after the fumble recovery.
Oh.
To him here. He's brought down
Okay.
for a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second.
Ain't sweating at 18. We about to get 10 here.
Try after the first down sack. Mariota buying time to his left.
First.
On the ground.
18 plus.
Inside the 35.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. Yeah.
All right, Mariota. Let's do this.
To think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And that is moved away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Stratford's back.
Work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there.
Nice.
Being brought down just inside of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Ooh, he's about to break loose. Let me get me some of that again.
The 23. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well.
Yeah, I had let that go.
We have indeed. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Stafford. His throw caught.
That's what I'm talking about. Back helm.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Why did you do that?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And
Touchdowny.
End zone for a touchdown.
We'll take that.
Play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Mounties add 6 to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Right back to the asthma.
Play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
I think I'm going to be going with Matthew Stafford. I think it's going to be either Garoppolo or Mariota. Or even both of them.
Return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Russo's pick. Fumble 6. Fumble 6.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown here in the first half. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Let's see if I can
So
run
a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
offense in under 20
and the Cardinals
minutes, 20
cap it
seconds.
with a touchdown.
29
One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
One more go for this offense in the first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now it's
DJ
for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Again, it's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford.
Touchdown.
Travis Kelce. In the final seconds of the first half.
And what are you talking about?
Extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
That's what I be talking about. Wasting food, yo.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you
Dinner
always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Stop cooking for y'all. Stop cooking. Everything.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half.
Really
just
starving.
take a knee and they'll bring
Y'all
the
appreciate
football
people
out
cooking
to the
for you.
25.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line,
good.
so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Yeah, I cut it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Why are you cutting back?
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Stafford. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. So left side, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
It doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up.
And it's caught.
Matty Stafford, baby.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Mounties take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the...
You don't need to cut it. It's already cut. Where's your plate? You ain't got a plate? After you done wasted food here? No. It's, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's pumpkin pie. Huh? You don't got no fork? You can't even get your own silverware? Can't even get your own stuff? It's the seasoning that's on it. Try it.
Shorter side
don't
as
want
a
it.
receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little
Back
guys.
to behind with
Yeah,
it.
sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Right? Now we got
The
Matthew
Cardinals
Stafford
offense now
geared
ready
up.
to get their first opportunity here in the
Matt got his
second half.
moments.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
That ain't gonna work for him. I can tell you that now. What? Greg Russo's done?
We've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken in at the 9. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
He done that domino tear. Hey.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Really, Shark?
Turn into a play action and throw one deep.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford being chased out left. And it's incomplete.
Why? I should have kept that.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford throwing, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time, spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Stafford going to throw deep for the end zone. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard. Throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Mounties add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and through, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a quick hitch route.
He's scared, yo.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Mounties stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
You'll think
7
twice about
yards
that.
to pick up there. Second and 3. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
Why are you just standing there? You're looking the other way.
It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and come
in trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Are you serious?
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Garoppolo. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because Vic...
And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the defense. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Wow.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Spencer James. DJ Sharp. 4. Is Welker. He was on the board. Odell had 39.